What up? If you're live with me right now, you need to just wait a minute until I get fully set up on Instagram because the feed is patching through the multiverse right now. So you guys are going to have to just hold off a second. Here we go. Mute this. Okay. This is the first time I'm going live on Facebook and Instagram at the same motherfucking time. We're going to see if it works in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I think I'm officially live, yo. I think I'm officially live. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got a person joining here. There we go. We got people jumping in the live stream right now on IG. I like to see that. We got 60 people already. Let's go. 76. Invite your friends. Invite your mom. Invite your kids. This is about to be a very, very, very good live stream, okay? Just for all of you guys who don't know what it's like to be on a live stream with me, I want you to understand something. I have a podcast. It's called The Unstoppable Podcast. We've done 62 episodes to date. And in the podcast, what my goal is to transform the minds of men to make them stronger so that they can have better success when it comes to business, fitness, and in their life in every motherfucking area. What up? Oh, this dude from Barcelona. What up, Barcelona? How you doing, dog? And so in the podcast, last year we've recorded 61 episodes. This year we've commit to 104 episodes, which means 2 episodes per week, every single week for the next 2 weeks. So we're about to get into it. And let me just do the quick countdown right now. So my editor knows where to start the motherfucker. Hey? Okay, let's rock and roll. In 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unstoppable, the elite mind and body podcast for men. I'm your host, Taj Howell. Welcome back to the show. Today, we're going to discuss the unstoppable daily routine, okay? The unstoppable routine. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up to you guys right now is because of one statement that I want you all to commit to your memory and never fucking forget. You cannot fuck with a man who has perfected his routine. Okay. You cannot fuck with a man who has perfected his routine. Okay. If you are a man and you have a family and you have work or a business and you have fitness goals and you have fighting goals or boxing goals, or you have, let's say, for example, you have sports goals, you have goals with relationships with your parents, retiring your parents, whatever your goals are, you cannot be fucked with by life, by your surroundings, by the people around you, by even your motherfucking self, if your routine is on point. So what I want to do is I want to share with you guys the key factors of an unstoppable daily routine so that you guys can hopefully write it down, hopefully commit it to memory, and ultimately create a routine for yourself that is absolutely what do you think I'm going to say? Unstoppable for 2024, okay? So number one, the first key factor to an unstoppable daily routine is performance, okay? And these are in order of priority. I don't know why I become British sometimes, but these are in order of priority, okay? So number one is performance, okay? And what does performance mean? Performance means taking care of yourself so that you can perform and show up as your best self. It means taking care of yourself so that you show up each day as an elite level athlete in the business arena, in your work arena, as an elite team player in your family, so you can be the best husband you can be, best boyfriend you can be, best father you can be, best parent you can be. It means you show up as an elite level competitor in the business arena so that you can absolutely crush all of your competition. And it means that you can show up as your elite highest level self so that when you look in the mirror, you are proud of what the fuck you see. Because here's the thing, guys. There are so many men, and I see them every day. They come into my program and they start this way, and then they end my program and they're an entirely different motherfucking way. But I see so many guys come into my program who have not prioritized themselves, right? They haven't taken their fitness seriously. They haven't taken their relationship seriously. They haven't taken their finances seriously. Maybe they're going through a breakup, or maybe they're going through financial issues. Maybe they're going through job loss, whatever it is. I see so many guys coming to the program. They're going through all of these negative things. And every single motherfucking time I see somebody going through stuff, first of all, I sympathize and I say, you know what, dude, it sucks that this is happening to you. I'm sorry, but at the same time, it's your own fucking fault, right? Whatever you're going through right now, that's negative, or it's positive. It's your own damn fault. And the reason why is because if you would have showed up as the man that you were supposed to be, your problems wouldn't have surfaced in your life. If you were showing up as the highest level version of yourself, vibrating at the highest possible frequency, attracting all of the success that you need, attracting all of the right people into your life, attracting everything that you ever wanted, you would not have the problems that you have right now. Okay? So it's extremely important to understand this. Number one is performance. The number one most important part of a daily routine, an unstoppable daily routine, is you performing at your best so you can ultimately bless everybody around you and bless yourself. Okay? Now, what does it mean to perform at an elite level? Okay, it means having your nutrition 80% clean. It means eating enough vegetables. It means eating enough fruits. It means getting a clean balance of macronutrients so you're getting high protein, moderate fat, and enough carbs to either lose fat or build muscle or stay the same. It means getting serious about your nutrition and eating clean foods 80% of the time. And then the other 20% of the time, you can eat like an asshole if you want to. Okay, I'm not going to be the guy who tells you that I'm a saint, that I don't eat burgers and I don't eat pasta and stuff like that. I still enjoy my life. Okay, I just do it less than some of you fat fucks. Okay, I'm serious. You're going to have to cut down on the Twinkies and the pasta and the burgers and the Cheetos and the fucking Pringles and shit if you want to get to level of performance. So number one, inside of the performance factor, inside of these key factors, is nutrition. You got to get the nutrition better. Okay. The second piece of performance is training. Okay. And I don't just mean go to the gym and do 3 sets of 10 on bench press and do a couple of curls and talk to the cute girl and then go home. What I mean is your training, you need to literally be focused on making it the hardest part of your fucking day. Your training should be the absolute hardest part of your day so that every single other thing that you do every single day doesn't even come close to the amount of difficulty that you put yourself through when it comes to your training. This is why I do heavy lifting 5 days a week. This is why I get punched in the face by my brother 5 days a week. He's over here laughing right now. And it's the truth, because when I box and I train and I'm putting myself through that level of physical stress, nothing else, literally nothing else can fucking face me next. I'm like, dude, I already got punched in the face. What else can happen to me? Right? That's why I do. So training, your training should be hard. Even if you're a seasoned veteran and you're used to training every single day, you should still be training like a fucking animal every single day. The end. The third part of performance is your hydration. Okay. Take a little sippy sip right now. Hydration. Now, hydration, most people will take for granted. Okay. First of all, because a lot of you motherfuckers are in first world countries where you have access to water. If you were in a country like, I don't know, Kenya or something, where you did not have access to clean drinking water, you would not take this for granted. Okay. The second thing is hydration is literally the way that your body, like your blood requires water. Like you're literally made up of, I think it's like 90%, 80% or 90% water. Your body requires a certain amount of water to function properly. Your brain, your organs, your blood, like the signals in your body, everything requires water. And so if you're living a life where you're dehydrated all the time, you're not going to be able to think properly. Your organs aren't going to work properly. You're not going to be able to be the best version of yourself because you simply can't be. Okay. Hydration is extremely important. Now, quick rule of thumb. I like half a liter, essentially a liter per 50 pounds of body weight. That's what I typically like. So if you're 150 pounds, 3 liters. If you're 200 pounds, 4 liters, and so on and so forth. That's a general rule of thumb that you could use. The next piece of performance is your sleep. Okay. And this is another super underrated one, guys. Way too many of you do not get enough sleep. And if you do get enough sleep, it is shit sleep because you're drinking too much or because your mind's racing. You haven't learned to calm your brain. You haven't learned to meditate yourself into a state of peace and relaxation before you go to sleep. So your mind is just racing all over the place. Like, we've got to get the sleep to a good quality level. So you're getting at least 6 hours of quality sleep per day. Okay? 6 hours is an absolute must. Now, the next piece of performance is actually on the flip side. These are all things that I just told you to add. Make sure your nutrition is good, your training, your hydration. The next part of performance is cutting detriments to your performance. Okay. Cutting detriments. Now, some of the biggest detriments that I see and I've personally dealt with in the past is alcohol, right? Alcohol literally negates protein synthesis. So if you guys are trying to build muscle, you're drinking a bunch of alcohol, you're going to build muscle maybe 20%, 30% as fast as you should be. Okay. Like it's a genuine disruptor of muscle growth. So if you're trying to get bigger and stronger and faster and better and become a better athlete or better at, better at whatever sport you're trying to play, whatever it is, drinking alcohol is literally killing your ability to get fast results. So cut out the alcohol. The second thing to cut out as a detriment for performance is distractions, right? Phone games, social media, fucking Tinder, tweeting, twatting, doing all the things you guys do on your phones that is taking away from your ability to perform, taking away from your ability to perform in the gym, at work, with your family, which is coming up here pretty soon, and in every single area. You've got to cut out the distractions. Okay. The other thing is obviously drugs. Do I even have to say that? I feel like I don't need to say that, but maybe there's one of you guys right now that's like, really? Drugs are bad? Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Okay, don't do drugs. The next thing, okay, because I got 4 here for you right now. 4 key factors to an unstoppable daily routine. That's what we're going over right now. If you just joined the podcast, if you're watching this, you just jumped in the live stream or listening to it. We're going over the 4 key factors of an unstoppable daily routine. Number 2 is your family and your love. Okay, family and love. And remember, these are in order of importance. Your performance comes before your family. Okay, and that sounds crazy, but I want to address that right now before some of you get butthurt. The reason I say that is because if you aren't showing up as the best version of yourself, as a man, as a father, as a leader, as a provider, as a husband, as a boyfriend, as whoever you are, dude, life is a mirror and it reflects back at you your own weaknesses. So if you're weak in any of those areas and you're not being your best, all you'll get from your relationships and your family is resistance because you're not showing up the way that you're supposed to be, because you're not performing the way that you're supposed to be, because you're not showing up as the man you need to be and taking care of yourself. Okay. Self-care, number 1, performance, number 1, family, number 2, family and love, number 2. And by family and love, what I mean is spending quality present time with the people that you love, right? If you truly care about someone, let's say it's your kids, right? Or let's say it's your significant other, or let's say it's your mom, or let's say it's your grandma, or your cousin, whoever it is. Quality present time is one of the most important things to anybody because that quality present time allows you to be completely there in the moment with the person you're spending time with. Instead of being on your phone, half distracted, thinking about work, thinking about all these other things, eliminate the distractions, focus quality present time with the people that you love, and it's going to create better routine in your life. And here's the thing. I want you guys to understand this. As men, we don't need to constantly be helicopter parenting our children. And I'm going to use the children example because I have kids. But as men, we don't need to constantly be there 24/7 helicopter parenting our children. Our time needs to have value. My time needs to have an impact on my children's life. My time needs to teach my kids something, right? It's not just about like doing random stuff. It's about whenever my kids are with me, they're learning things. They're growing. They're evolving. They're learning how to be men. They're learning about work ethic. They're learning the value of hard work. Okay. And so even if it's not as much time as you want or not as much time as you think you may need, as long as your time is impactful as a man, that's the most important thing. Okay. The next one, number 3, is mindset and vision. Okay. Now, guys, remember, we're talking about the key factors of an unstoppable daily routine. So far, we've talked about number 1, performance. Number 2, family and love, making sure you have quality time with your family. And number 3 is your mindset and vision. Now, I want you guys, I'm going to paint a picture, an example for you guys right now. Okay. Imagine you are in Canada and you want to drive to Mexico and you have no road signs and no sense of direction because let's say the sun rises wherever the fuck it wants. There's no east and west. All right. How are you going to get there? No road signs, no map, no Google Maps, no Waze, no freaking MapQuest, nothing. How are you going to get there? The answer is you're not. That's okay. I want you guys to think about this analogy as if it's your life and where you're going. If you have goals, fitness goals, financial goals, business goals, relationship goals, whatever the fucking goals are, dude. Okay. If you have goals and you don't have a direction, you don't know exactly where you're going, you don't know why you're going there, you don't have a plan of attack to achieve everything, you're never going to get there. Okay. And the biggest thing that's going to keep you on track, that's going to allow you to elevate to the level you need to get to, and for you to be able to stay on that mission, stay in the right direction, not get fucking distracted, is with the right mindset and the right vision. Okay. And a huge part of that I tell every single one of my clients when they come into my program is that they need to develop a stronger sense of identity. Okay. Because if you develop a stronger sense of identity, you're going to ultimately create better standards because you're going to see yourself differently. You're going to see yourself more fit. You're going to see yourself with more money. And it's not just about trying to get more money, guys, right? Financially. It's about seeing yourself as a person who deserves to get more money and then acting as such. That's what identity does. So when you shift your identity, you literally attract more of the high level things that you want to attract that you're not currently getting. Okay. So mindset and vision is extremely important. Get that identity shifted. The next thing I want to talk about inside of mindset and vision is I can't speak and say these three words. Neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. But NLP essentially, in layman's terms, is the ability to program your own mind by the things that you think and the things that you say. A belief is simply a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over. And if you keep thinking thoughts that are not serving you over and over and over, then you are going to start believing things that do not serve you. I refuse to ever fucking believe in things that do not serve me. I will never believe something ever about myself ever that does not serve me to make me a better person, to make me a better man, to make me a better leader, to make me better at business, to make me better in the gym. I'm never going to subscribe to a narrative that makes me weaker. That's something I do not do. And I want you guys to understand that everything that you say to yourself, everything that you think repeatedly is baking in a certain amount of programming that's turning you into the fucking person that you're thinking about. I want you guys to know that. So just understand that a huge part of your daily routine must have a piece where it's like, let me rephrase this. A large part of the daily routine needs to have a part of the day where you're focused on your direction. Where am I going? It needs to have a part of your day where you're focused on you, your identity. Who am I? A large part of the daily routine needs to have practices in place to where you're repeating things to yourself that make you believe that you're better than you are. If you're trying to overcome addiction, if you're trying to overcome any obstacles, if you're trying to overcome anything in your life or get better, in order to become the person who is better, you have to believe it. And in order to believe it, you have to think it repeatedly, even if it's not fucking there yet. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. All right. So we've got to create the mindset that's able to do the things that we want to do. Can't do the things you want to do until you create the mindset first. Okay. Next, number 4, the fourth and final key factor in an unstoppable daily routine is spirituality. Okay. And this is a relatively new one to me, maybe a couple years, a year, 2 years, 2 years-ish. But spiritual, how do I explain this? If you truly want to be unstoppable, faith is a huge part of that. If you want to build something special, let's say you want to build a really big or special business, you need to have faith, right? If you want to lose 100 pounds, it's not going to come overnight, dude. You need to have faith that with continued effort and action over time, it's going to happen. If you want to, make $1 million, or if you want to find the love of your life, or if you want to improve your relationships with family members that you haven't seen in forever because of XYZ reason, you've got to have faith that those things are going to work out, that things are going to come back to you, that stuff's going to work, that you can save the amount of money that you want, that you can achieve the amount of business acumen and accolades that you want, whatever it is, you have to have faith. And one of the most interesting things about faith is faith literally means believing in something you can't see. Right? Like, if I wouldn't have had faith that I would have gotten to this point, y'all wouldn't fucking see me here right now. Right? I've had a million ups and downs in my business. A million times I wanted to quit, literally a million, and I just never quit. I just had faith, even though there was people telling me every single day not to continue. Years ago, when I first started my business, faith is believing in something you can't see. So if you believe in things that you can't see in a worldly level, why not also prescribe to something, to believing in something and having faith in something that you can't see on an outer world that ultimately can give you power, can give you energy, can give you the motivation and drive and help you live your life with a moral compass to be a better person. That's what I believe God's intention for us is. That's why it takes faith to believe in it, right? You can't just like it's not like you just have faith and you believe in God and it doesn't make your life better. Like if you have faith and you believe in God and you pray and you genuinely try from the bottom of your heart to be a better person and you live your life with a moral compass, nothing but good things can happen from that, right? So regardless if you're religious or you're not religious, a big part of your daily routine should be exercising your spiritual so that you can connect more with either your creator or the universe or energy or God or Allah or whoever you believe in. It's extremely, extremely important in a human existence that we have faith not only in ourselves, but in other things, in our world and outer worldly. So, the four key factors of an unstoppable daily routine in order of priority, in my opinion, maybe some of you guys put God first. That's cool. My opinion, number one, performance. Number two, family. Number three, mindset and vision. Number four, spirituality. Okay. Now, guys, if you want to learn how I go about building a specific morning routine that actually gets these kind of results, shifts your identity, gets you in the best place ever when it comes to your training and nutrition, puts into perspective how close you are to your goals, how far away you are from your goals, what you need to do today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year to accomplish what you want to accomplish now and in 10 years. I want to give you something for free that's going to change your fucking life. Seriously. I'm serious. And this document is the document that I use with all my clients when they first come into the program. I help them build it. It helps them gain clarity on their vision, their goals, what they want to achieve, why they want to achieve it, where they're going, why. It's called a lifestyle blueprint. And if you guys want the lifestyle blueprint, all you have to do is go to Taj_Howell on Instagram and type in the word blueprint and hit send. You send that to me, and I will send you over an email. I'll send you over an email with the document, a YouTube video on how to use the document in a morning routine, and another video training you on why the document works, how it works, and how you can implement it into your life. Okay? I hope that helps. If you guys want the document, you guys want to take your lives to the next level, make sure go to Taj_Howell. Send me the word blueprint. I'll send this shit over. Hope you guys have the best week of your motherfucking lives. We're going to be live again, I believe, Thursday. Thursday. Is it Thursday? We're going to be live again? I think Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. And we're going to be live again. So we'll see you guys then. Have the best week of your motherfucking lives. See you guys soon. And continue being badasses. Oh, and Courtney's Paradise says we want to see eyes. So hello. This is me. Good to meet you. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.